That's all. Welcome, Miss Nelda. How are you? Anong say mo? Sa Anong Say Mo po na segment, this is the time wherein we will have two guests that will give their opinion about the topic. And we'll see, maybe baka may tanong din sila kay Kuya Darbs. Much for joining tonight. And let's go!
Hi! First of all, happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Maraming
Nice
salamat
to
po.
see you.
Thank you very much. Miss Nelda, you're calling from where?
USA, San Diego, California.
Sa California. I've seen my friends in US and it's snowing there. Nagsusnow na din ba dyan sa place mo?
No, not in our place kasi it's always sunny
California,
in San
no?
Diego. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in
pero
this
it's
area.
chilly? Pero
Yes,
chilly na
it
din
is.
dyan.
It is. It's
I
like
see.
in the 50s, 60s in the morning.
Medyo malamig na yun. Zoilo, you're calling from where? Zoilo, you're calling from where? Your audio is
Walang audio na. Wait, I'm mobile.
No, Zoilo, you're calling from where?
Nakamute siya.
Nakamute ka, Zoilo. You able to hear me? Hindi yata tayo naririnig.
Yes po. Yes, sir.
Okay. You're calling from where?
Binyan, Laguna po.
Sa Binyan, Laguna. Medyo malamig din daw dyan yung Pasko. Kasi nandyan ka daw, Zoilo.
Yes,
Joke lang. Eto, Miss Nelda, I'm very curious about what you said earlier. Dito sa statement that you're finding ways how to sustain your emotions. Now, I would like to take this opportunity kasi to be honest with you, whenever I have guests, it's always something about their partner doing bad to them or they're doing something bad sa partner nila or may nagawa silang mali. But this time, I can see that you're married with 3 kids. So, you mentioned that you're finding ways how to sustain your emotions over your spouse for many years being married.
Yeah.
Married. What are those?
It's really hard. That's why I'm asking, how do you sustain the feelings or the emotion when you're been married for a longest time? Because sometimes you'll just be redundant with what you do with your spouse. Like, it doesn't give you the kilig anymore because it's been doing that for a long time. So it's really hard to sustain that. And there will come a time that you feel like you lost it.
Oh, really? Ilang years na po kayo married?
21 plus 9 years together, so 30 total.
Wow, that's a very long time. And you're together with him right now, dyan sa US?
Yes, we are.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, before I answer your question, I just wanted to ask you first what I asked Zoilo kanina. Paano mo pa iinitin ang malamig na Pasko?
Yeah, and I'm so excited for that because I have a YouTube channel too, and I launched this project. It's called Kwentong Pasko. So most of my subscribers, or a lot of subscribers, submit their entries to me by a video, and it was uploaded in my channel. And through that, I was able to help a lot of kids, a lot of people who's really in need. Meron one creator, he is a dialysis patient, so a lot of people around the world, which are my friends, donated money for him. And there was 4 kids ranging from 5 to 8 years old are already working in the rice field to sustain life. So those kids, na-help namin. So that's my thing for now, na napainit ko yung Pasko because helping others makes me really happy. So yun, nakaka-proud.
That is something that I also I suggest to everybody else.
Yes.
I think Nelda has so much love to give.
Not only with your partner, because you can find love through helping, through other people, or makakapagpasaya ka ng ibang tao. Hindi lang partners mo, kasi there's so many ways that your Pasko will be mainit, di ba?
Exactly. And Nelda, I hope that this is gonna be an opportunity to others to take, kasi minsan kasi ito don't get me wrong if ever I always push for self-love, because kasi minsan kasi we tend to skip that process first and we begin to give others. Most of the time, meron kasing tao, kahit walang-wala sila, nagbibigay sila. Pero most of the time, if you're like that individual, pag walang-wala ka tapos nagbibigay ka, puro complain ang lumalabas sa isip mo. Parang hindi bukal sa loob. Kasi nga, wala kang ikakabigay. So it's just like a sponge. When you dip the sponge in the water, marami siyang absorb. It has absorbed a lot of water in that when you squeeze it, marami kang tubig na mabibigay. Pero imagine if the sponge hindi mo sinubmerge sa water for a long time. 'Di ba? You'll squeeze so hard, konting tubig lang makukuha mo doon. So, self-love, as what Zoilo said, and at the same time, if you have that self-love, wag mong i-keep. You give it to others. Zoilo, bago ko sagutin yung question ni Nelda, do you have any questions for me or anything that you would want, any questions that you would want me to answer or advice you want me to give you?
Sa totoo lang, Kuya Darbs, no, I'm also a teacher po. Nakakasalumuha ako iba't ibang students. Bago ko ano yung mga circumstances na kinakarap nila, especially sa love life. Pero hindi rin natin napapansin, no, na ang kanilang Pasko sa pag hindi maayos ang relasyon nila sa kanilang pamilya. So, my question is, paano po ma-maintain po yung pagkakaroon good relationship po sa pamilya po?
As a student or in general?
In general po.
Paano mo masusustain yung relationship mo sa pamilya? Tama ba?
Relationship, yes po. Yes po.
Okay, I see. Ito, I can relate to this, Zoilo, ha? Kasi hindi din ako ganun ka-close sa parents ko previously. But now, I am so much in touch with them. Minsan kasi, one of the reasons why we're not close to our parents is because maybe our parents force us to do something we don't want to do. Maybe taking a course we hate. Maybe doing the things that we don't love doing. Or maybe just not allowing us to speak in front of them because we both know na may reason ka naman talaga to speak up. If ever you want to do something and your parents are against it, you go do the things that you want anyway. Alam mo bakit? Ganito kasi yan. If you follow your parents' advice and you go do things that you don't want to do and you just do it because you just want to follow them, you're gonna secretly despise your parents.
Yeah.
Moving forward, it might look as if you're doing good, but you're doing the things you don't love. You're just doing it because your parents told you, such as taking a course you hate or being on a job that you don't want. You're just doing it because of your parents. That's one of the reasons as to why you're mapapalayo yung feelings mo sa parents mo. I'd rather want you to rebel. I'd rather want you to do the things that you want to do because there's only two things that happen. Either that they're right and you're wrong, na mali yung decision mo, or you're right and they're wrong. Either way, your parents is gonna accept you anyway. I'd rather want you to have 2 to 3 years na mapalayo lang loob mo sa parents mo because you did the things that they don't want and then proving later on that you're good at it and that they're gonna be proud and you're gonna love them forever than settling less on things tapos you're gonna hate them for the rest of your life. And second thing is that open to communication palagi. And I wish this to everyone, lalo na sa mga younger generations, younger kids, kasi medyo malakas pa yung parents natin and we don't see their value. I'm telling you, my friends, one way or the other, your parents is not gonna stay there. And if you're basically able to receive a call both from your mom and your dad, that is a blessing. I'm telling you. Kasi lahat ng success mo, lahat ng kaligayahan mo, you might share that to your significant others, pero I'm telling you, iba ang feeling pag i-share mo yan sa taong nagpalaki sa'yo. So please, treasure that. And I'm not forcing you to feel this right now, but at least put this in your head because one day you'll realize that's gonna be true. I'm telling you. Cool? Zoilo?
I agree
Yes.
with that.
Thank you very much. And of course, Nelda, your question is, can you please say that again so that alam naman marinig
I
ng
don't
mga tao.
exactly know what I put into words, but how do you sustain the feeling despite the long number of years of relationship or with your spouse?
By acknowledging that spark will never be there always. Kasi
Never be the
spark is
same
just a jump
anymore.
start to keep the fire burning. Ganito kasi yan. Loving someone, it's not about having butterflies in the stomachs whenever you see them. It's about commitment. In that at the end of the day, sometimes it's as if that yung taong kasabay natin, lalo na if it's 20 years, masasanay tayo. And the feeling of love might not always be there. Pero it's just the decision of being with this person is what's important. Number 2 is, always understand, parang you have to respect that feeling that it will not always be the thing as if it was before. You always have to respect. Hindi talaga, you will never sustain that. It's just like sprinting for 1 hour. It's not sustainable. You sprint for 1 minute, and then you jog or you brisk walk for 15 minutes, and then you sprint. Pero if you're trying to say na, if you have an expectation to sprint for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, that's very difficult because you're gonna get exhausted. Second thing is that, try new things. Like, ganito kasi yan. Minsan, nag-i-evolve kasi ang gusto mo, nag-i-evolve din ang gusto ng partner mo. Kung dati, sa tingin mo, mahilig siya mag-camping, and you think na hindi magbabago yun, at always, iniisip mo, you're always buying your partner gifts about camping, pero, after 15 years, nag-iba na yung trip niya. Hindi na siya mahilig sa camping, mahilig na siya sa games. So, yung excitement na ibibigay mo sa kanyang regalo that it was always about camping will not be as exciting when you gift that person 15 years later. So, I would suggest to openly be observant of what your partner is currently gusto niyang gawin or ginagawa niya, yung trip niya, and somehow try to build activities around that. Kasi that will definitely keep things way, way interesting. And you have to understand the fact that a person will always change. It's just either two things, change for the worse or change for the better. And you're supposed to be with that person no matter what. And you have to, if they are changing for the worse, you have to be there as their partner to steer them in a direction to change for the better. Cool?
Cool.
Thank you very much, Nelda. Thank you very much, Zoilo.
Thank you.
I appreciate you being here. And to be honest with you, there was a lot of inputs you gave. And I hope you continue supporting Real Talk Darbs. And I hope you will become an RTD fam members. And I'll see you around for sure. Do you wanna greet someone, Zoilo and Nelda? Let's start with Zoilo first.
I think pinabati ko lahat ng mga students. Mag-aaral na mabuti. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zoilo. How about you, Nelda? Do you want to greet someone or do you want to plug your page?
Yeah, I want to promote my YouTube channel because I have so many upcoming contests on its way for Valentine's, for Mother's Day, and giving creators an idea and to be creative on their channels too. So please follow or subscribe the MADS of San Diego. That's my YouTube channel, and watch out for all my contests. Plus, thank you very much. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. I've been a fan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nelda. Thank you very much, Zoilo. The pleasure is mine, and I appreciate you being here. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Cool? Thank you very much. Ay, meron nag-send kanina. Sorry, ha?